Okay, Game 5 between Barangay Ginebra and San Miguel Beermen. So itong serya na to 2-2. So ang manalo dito, may advantage. Basically, twice to beat advantage. So very important game para sa parehas na koponan. So for Ginebra, who struggled last game ng third quarter, their starting lineup na namigay ng 15-0 run. It was nice to see Japet Aguilar and Stephen Holt na involved early in the game. Aggressive sila. They were looking to score. They were looking for their shots kasi sila yung tipo ng players na kapag alam mo yun, nagsimula yung game na hindi sila involved, parang matatapos yung laro na invisible sila, na hindi mo mararamdaman. So dito again, Stephen Holt with the ball, hindi off the ball, aggressive, pull up, mid-range, points para sa Barangay Ginebra. And kumpara sa third quarter ng last game, ngayon yung Ginebra na to, they were actually trying and putting in effort. Talagang lumalaban sila sa 50-50s. And napilitan pa nga San Miguel magpasok ng mga players like Jeron Teng, yung mga energy guys nila. Dito, Jeron Teng and Raymond Aguilar, early minutes para sa kanila. Immediately, nakagawa sila ng impact. Dito, Jeron Teng, quick first step. Ayan na, nakasimangot na. Overconfident na kagad si Jeron Teng. Dito, Raymond Aguilar, nakapwersa ng offensive foul mula kay Moala Tautua. And now, speaking of Jeron Teng makes a good play immediately. Mag-on yung irrational confidence, becomes overconfident, overeager. Turnover, good defense. Transition defense para sa Ginebra. And they actually held San Miguel to 12 first quarter points lang. 5 out of 19 field goals. Pero dito, offensively naman para sa Ginebra, paint touch para kay Jason David. Kick out, Maverick Ahanmisi, wide open corner 3-pointer. Itong lineup na to, yung Maverick, RJ, Jeremiah Gray, Jason David, Troy Rosario. Ito yung best lineup ng Ginebra na nilabas nila nung first half. They actually, got into rhythm. They actually fought for 50-50 balls. And dito again, Maverick Ahanmisi draws 2. Skip pass papunta kay Troy Rosario sa paint. Don Troliano nag-sink galing sa corner. So ibig sabihin on wide open si Jason David sa corner, 3-pointer. Basically parang Voltron tong lineup na to. Cohesive sila. Lahat sila effort players. They were looking to score, to pass. Syempre, bench unit pa rin to. May limitations. Alam mo yun, kapag bumalik-balik na ng onti yung starting lineup ng San Miguel, makaka-chip away ang San Miguel sa points, pero they were the better lineup na finield for Barangay Ginebra sa quarter na to. Kasi pagbalik ng starters ng Barangay Ginebra, by the way, nag-zone din pala ang Ginebra ng second quarter. Dahil doon nagkaroon ng rhythm sila Jericho Cruz, CJ Perez. Nakascore ng 4-pointers Jericho Cruz, may belat pa kung kay Nino man. Pero basically yung bench lineup ng Ginebra, nag-run sila, built a solid enough lead, pero nabawasan ng unti-unti kasi pumasok na sila Cruz, nagka-redeem na si CJ Perez, nagka-redeem na si Marshall Asiter. Pero pagbalik na talaga ng starting lineup ng Ginebra, nakalamang na ulit ang San Miguel Beermen. For whatever reason, I think alam na nating lahat kung bakit, kasi this lineup, yung set of players nila sa starting lineup, I feel like in my opinion, it doesn't play with grit. Parang they don't want it enough. Parang si Troy Rosario lang yung nakikita ko mag-effort. Si Scotty pagbibigyan ko kasi may iniinda. And even if sinamahan man ng Maverick tsaka Troy, alam mo yun, wala na nawalan na ng rhythm eh. And CJ Perez, nagsimula ng mag-on kasi rhythm player si CJ Perez. And now, zero resistance from the defense of Barangay Ginebra. Papasok ang halftime na alam mga San Miguel, 49-44. Start ng second half, dito na naman nagkaroon ng major run ang San Miguel, kagaya ng Game 4. Dito sa play na to, nag-go under sa screen si Scotty Thompson. Jericho Cruz ang best player of the game. He finished with 27 points. CJ Perez had 31, pero si Jericho Cruz talaga kasi yung kumamada, especially ng third quarter para sa San Miguel Beermen. So lumamang ng 10, pero ang sumagot para sa Ginebra ay si Scotty Thompson. Hindi pumayag si Scotty na matambakan. Diba? Doing vintage Scotty Thompson plays na parang 2025 na, Scotty Thompson pa rin ba ang energizer para sa Ginebra? Ang dami-dami yung players, na athletic enough, good enough to provide an energy. Bakit si Scotty Thompson at si Troy Rosario pa of all people ang kailangan, mag-energize for them. And for San Miguel, again, ang biggest factor for them sa laro na to is yung steals nila. They finished with 11 steals. Most of their points nung third quarter galing sa defensive stops. Naging stagnant yung offense ng Ginebra. 50-50 kasi Ginebra, yung starting lineup nila, for me, ang tagal ko na tong sinasabi, even last conference pa, na yung lineup kasi nila, para sila mga bots, wala silang soul. And I feel like it's a matter of imbalance. Kasi walang mali in terms of the talent that they have. Pero kung yung lineup kasi nila, like you have Holt, you have Scotty, you have Japet, you have Jamie, you have Troy. A lot of those players are players na nandun para mag-execute, para maging consistent, and wala masyadong players na willing i-break yung system and, you know, create and be the difference maker kagaya ni Jericho Cruz. Jericho Cruz, literal na difference maker. Ibang factor, ibang angle ng laro yung pin-provide niya. And sa Ginebra, naging si Maverick Kahanmisi. Pero it was too late kasi buong third quarter, nagkalat lang yung Ginebra. And now, pagdating ng fourth quarter, CJ Perez took over. Dito, inataka niya sa ball screen si Troy. Downhill, CJ Perez. 2 points. Empty side ball screen. And now, for Ginebra, again, it's Troy Rosario grabbing a lot of rebounds sa game na to. He had 11 offensive rebounds. Missed a lot of putbacks. Pero okay lang yun. You appreciate the effort. Diba? Dito, again, he gets fouled. Putback, foul. Diba? You appreciate the effort from Troy Rosario. And unlike the other starters, like si Stephen Holt na isang buong quarter hindi nagparamdam kung kailan, you know, nagrara ng San Miguel. And for San Miguel, again, going back to basics. Now, Junmar Fajardo, getting healthier, you let CJ Perez, you know, be the man. And now, kapag nagkakaroon na ng rhythm si CJ kasi umaatake na downhill, there's going to be multiple defenders na ipapadala sa kanya. Dito, 2 on the ball, so nag-short roll si Junmar Fajardo, Japet comes over. So now 2v1 yung baseline. Don Trollano, Rodney Bronjal versus Jamie Malonzo. So, excellent cut from Don Trollano na hanap ni Junmar. And again, San Miguel Beermen going back to basics, sticking to their strengths. And sa game na to, SMB, their defense was underrated. Ito yung major factor for their win. They had 11 total steals and 24 points from turnovers. And for Barangay Ginebra, actually wala na akong masasabi sa team na to. Tinatamad na ako kagaya kung paano sila tamarin. Back-to-back games na they had an advantage pero San Miguel outworked them. And San Miguel wanted it more. Ayokong maniwala dun sa mga nagsasabi na yung game 4 bigay etc. maaga sumuko. It's just that San Miguel played tougher. San Miguel wanted it more. San Miguel was more the intense team. San Miguel yung mas aggressive. Itong Barangay Ginebra, I feel like mas concerned silang wag mag-turnover, mas concerned silang, you know, i-execute yung system, mas concerned sila na wag magkamali instead of winning the game. And San Miguel Beermen, they went back to the basics. Diba? CJ Perez, you go downhill. Jericho Cruz, you be your energy guy. Junmar Fajardo, you use your gravity. Rodney Bronjal, you be you, diba? Slay. Basics lang. They went back to the basics. Ano yung formula ng San Miguel Beermen, and they played excellent. They wanted it more. They played like they wanted to win. And that's why panalo sila sa game na to, 103-92. Lamang na sila sa serye, 3-2, and I feel like it's SMB going all the way in my opinion. Kasi even if manalo man Ginebra, I don't believe na they have enough guts. They have the NSD in them to win Game 7.